Hey Glampire Gang, welcome back to my channel. And for everybody that's new here, my name is Sanari, and today I'm bringing you guys a video on this wig and how I got it to be this pastel mint green color. So anyway, about the wig, before I get off into the video on how I dyed it. So the wig that I use for this is a Main Concepts wig. It's the brown sugar soft Swiss lace, and it is the style BS 296, and when I got it, it was a color 613, so it was all blonde. This wig is synthetic, and it says it's a human hair style mix, but to be honest, when they say that, it's just synthetic hair that you can put heat on. If you guys want to do this dye method, make sure you use a 613 wig that you can put heat on, like that's heat safe. This is obviously a lace front, and it has soft lace, so that's what I like the most about it. It's breathable, it's big head friendly, because yes, my head is big AF, and it doesn't hurt or irritate the scalp. And this when I tell you guys, this is the only wig I've been able to successfully do baby hairs on. Like, I am not kidding. Like, I mean, it might not be the best, but this is like literally the first time I've ever done baby hairs on a wig, period. Lace stuff, so it's really nice. And then it has parting here, but I just did a flip over, but I can show you the part. I put a safety pin, a bobby pin in here, so yeah. So yeah, this is what it looks like without the flip over. And want to learn how I got this mint green hair, keep watching the rest of the video, and thanks for watching in advance. And if you want to see more, subscribe to me and hit that bell, and don't forget to like this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. The things you'll need are a pot of water boiling. You'll need a 613 synthetic wig that is heat safe. You will need a pair of tongs. You will need fabric softener. You will need a pair of disposable gloves. You will need fabric dye, and you will need a towel, maybe something dark. So I'm taking this Rit Dye synthetic dye, and it's a fabric dye, and I'm going to put that into this already boiling pot of water, and then I'm going to mix it around. And after that, I'm just going to add more as needed until I get the desired color. And the shade that I'm using of this dye is called Peacock Green. So make sure that you're using stainless steel sinks so they don't get stained. Fill both halves of the sink with cool water. And right now you see me dipping in that wig, saturating it in nothing but water at this time. And the reason I'm saturating it into the water is so that the dye doesn't have a hard time penetrating the strands when I dip it into the water. Using a downward motion, I am squeezing out the water from the wig, and I'm making sure to be very gentle so I don't tangle the strands. And right now I'm just testing the water, making sure everything's okay. And right now I'm removing the pot of water and dye mixture off of direct heat because I don't want to cook the wig. I want the wig to remain intact as much as possible. So taking it off the direct heat won't melt it. So right now you see me dipping in the wig lace first. The lace is going to be okay. It's not going to melt as long as you don't leave it in for a long period of time. I literally left the wig in for no longer than 1 minute, and that's because I know for a fact that I wanted pastel hair. I did not want a super dark wig, so I left it in for 30 seconds to under a minute. And right now you see me taking it off the pot, and I put it directly back onto the towel, and I'm just going through the hair, making sure all of the strands are evenly covered and making sure there aren't any blonde spots still in the wig because it is curly. Now that I've confirmed the wig is still intact, I'm going to go ahead and prep my water. So I'm going to take one side of the sink and I'm going to add some fabric softener to the water. And it doesn't matter how much or little you put, that's literally up to you, but I just eyeballed it. And so now I'm taking the tongs, just using it to mix up that water, and I'm going to leave the water there for a second, and I'm going to go to the other side of the sink and I'm going to put the wig in it. So now you see me dipping the wig in the water and then washing off that excess dye and making sure that everything is okay once again. And I'm being very careful not to rough the wig up too much. I'm only squeezing in a downward motion. I'm never squeezing upwards because we don't want to tangle that hair. So now that the wig is at the desired color that I want, I'm going to dip it into the fabric softener mixture, and what that's going to do is it's going to make sure that the wig doesn't become hard or crunchy after it dries, and it also gives it a really nice smell that will last in the hair for a very long time. I'm going to leave the wig in the fabric softener mixture for about 20 to 30 minutes. How long you choose to is up to you. The longer you leave the wig in the fabric softener mixture, the longer the smell will last on the wig. So right now you just see me untangling a little bit. Some hair got stuck in the comb that's on the wig. So now my wig is pretty much done at this point. So I'm going to wring out the water using the same downward motions, and I'm going to set it back off to the side on the towel. So now that it's on the towel, I'm going to pat it dry. So I'm not moving the hair up or down. I'm just literally folding the towel onto the wig and pressing down, getting as much water off as I possibly can while making sure to still be gentle with the wig. So remember not to detangle the wig while it's still wet. When you're ready to brush or comb it, wait till it's completely dry. I didn't want to use a hair dryer, so I let it air dry with a fan, and I just used a stand or something to prop it up so the air could get to it. But altogether it took less than 30 minutes to dry completely. So thanks for watching, and I hope you guys like this video.